Aloha. Good morning. Good morning. Aloha. Kakahiaka. This is Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. Just stopping in for our live this beautiful Thursday morning. It is beautiful here this morning. I didn't even bother looking at the temp. Can you believe it? But if you stop on by, please hit that like button, subscribe, share, whatever you'd like to do. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome to my live this morning, Thursday, the very last day of July. Can you believe it? It's amazing to me. This year has just flown by, but I'm glad you're here. I'm Naomi, your host with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. Aloha, kakahiaka, and ikomo mai. Welcome. I'm glad you are here. If you're stopping in, say hello. Just wave at me. Hi, everyone. I'm here. I'm just going to give it a few minutes before I go into some of the things that I want to talk about in crochet today. Just want to say good morning. Good morning. Sorry, excuse me. Let's get some of the formalities out of the way, like what is in your cup. I actually have had my cup of coffee already, more than one. So now I'm got lemon water. Lemon water it is. And yes, I love Jesus. And pink is my favorite color, and I love pink flamingos. So there's that. So welcome, ikomo mai, ikomo mai. Come on in and sit down, grab your coffee, grab your water, or whatever you're having to drink this morning or afternoon or wherever you are, whatever you've got in your cup, come on over, have a seat, come and say hello, good morning, good afternoon. Let's see here. Oh, good morning. I've got Barbara here. Good morning, Miss Barbara. It's good to see you. Oh, thank you. Yes, we are friends, and I love you. Love you very much. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. I love you as well. Another friend. Whether you're a crocheter or non-crocheter, whatever you love to do, let's just come on in, get comfortable. And Barbara says she has coffee in her cup. Barbara, can you please make sure that since you're an admin that you share your come on, Naomi, get it out there. Share your channel with us, please. I'd like everyone that joins us to see your channel. So I would like it if you wouldn't mind to go ahead and do that. I was trying to figure that out this morning and yesterday on how to do that. And I was reading and none of it was making sense to my brain, but I'll catch up. I will, I promise. But let's start off with, like I said, what's in your cup. Barbara has coffee in her cup. So come on in, everyone. Say hello. I'm glad that you are here. Let's see here. Yeah. So, and what are y'all working on today? I'm just getting some of the normal stuff out of the way before I go into our new word for this week. I've decided to just stick on one word a week instead of each live. So that way we can all learn it a little bit better. Hopefully anyway. So what are you working on? What is in your cup today? Like I said, I've got water. I've drank my coffee already today. So let me see. I'm going to look real quick and see what my temperature is. I'm asking you all what the temperature is, and I don't even know for myself. I know it's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. I was out watering my container garden this morning and had the fur babies out there. They were all, well, for some reason, they like eating grass. That tells me, I thought there was a sign that that they had upset bellies, but I'm not sure. But yeah, come on in and say hello. Let's see here. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Yes, this is Barbara, Crochet Therapy. Um, she has shared her link to her crochet her crochet channel, which she does beautiful work. Sorry, I can't talk. Oh, let's see, 70. My internet's so slow this morning, but it's 79 degrees right now, and it feels like 82. Ooh, 68-degree humidity. You know, if I wanted to have pea soup for breakfast, I'd just go get a can, heat it up, right? Or make me a pot of homemade pea soup. I don't want to go out and breed it, right? Have you all ever heard that expression? Like it's so hot, and so muggy that it's like it feels like pea soup. Yeah. I don't want that. I don't like that. But it's supposed to be partly cloudy today, and our high for today is only supposed to be 81. Which is kind of weird because it's already feels like 82. So, any weather person out there can explain all that to us, please? We'd really appreciate that because none of that makes sense. Well, it does, but um, break it down. Break it down. We'd love to have you break it down for us. Okay, let's see. Tanya says it's 85 with 69 humidity. Ugh, yeah. My friend Heather just texted me. She said she's here watching, but for some reason, it's not allowing her to comment. It might be where you're at, Heather. I'm not sure. Maybe because you're on the road, or you're not where there's like good signal or something. I'm not sure, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. And then let's see here what is happening. Barbara says, "Oh, that's funny. I've never heard that about pea soup." Well, that's okay. I had a lot of people's not heard that before. I don't know where I even picked it up at. Honestly, it just something that just kind of I just stuck with me throughout the years. It's like, oh, it's like walking out in pea soup, when it's muggy and you can't hardly breathe. So yes, it is funny though. First time here, please make sure you check out Barbara's channel, Crochet Therapy. Her link is right there in our comments, but I'll put it right back up on the screen for a little bit. So the other day, so let me tell you a story real quick. So some of you may know that my husband and I celebrated our 40th anniversary recently. Well, he decided to get me a spa day at a place here near me. And I love going to this place. It's like a one-stop shop. You can get your nails done. You can get pedicures, manicures, massage, hair, makeup, facials. I mean, sauna, the whole 9 yards, right? And so you could do that. And so that's what he did. He paid for me to get a spa day. I was there like almost 5 hours that day. But it was funny because as I was checking out, the ladies were, "So, Mrs. Conway, how was your spa? How was your spa day?" And I'm like, "I feel like a noodle." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "I feel wonderful. I feel wonderful." They go, "But you said you feel like a noodle." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been like flipped over and massaged here and massaged there. I just feel like, ugh. Yeah, I'm very relaxed is what I was trying to say to them, but I just said, "Oh, I just feel like a noodle now." They got a kick out of that. So I could only imagine how they would feel if I said that about the pea soup, right? Oh, Tanya, so your grandparents used to always say that? They were from Nebraska. See, I feel like I got that from like my grandparents or my non-legal adopted parents, because they're from Indiana. Both of them were from Indiana. And so maybe, I don't know, something within the Midwest that they'd say, because I mean, it's so muggy here. But yeah, I've said it for years, and people look at me like, "What did you just say?" And, like I grew two heads. Oh, I know, Barbara. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. My spa day was magnificent. I had I sat in the sauna, then I got a massage, then I got a facial with the upper body massage, facial and shoulder massage. And then I had a pedicure, and oh my goodness, it felt so wonderful. So that was my gift that my husband had gotten me for our anniversary. And it's funny because I asked him, "Oh, Daddy, what can I get for you? What can I do for you?" And I always end up just cooking for him because I never know, you know, I don't know what to purchase for him, because if there's anything that he actually wants, he just goes out and gets it. Whereas I don't. So so I just cook his favorite meals for him. And I'm sorry, I shook the table. I just seen that. I apologize for that. So let's see here. Tanya says maybe Indiana. They pastored there for several years. Oh, wonderful. So your grandparents pastored in Indiana for several years? That is a blessing. That is a blessing. Amen. More people stepping up, right? I was thinking about this just this morning, how I was nervous about coming on and starting a YouTube channel, but I really enjoy it because I enjoy the fact that we have people here who have a common thing, right? Our common thing is crochet. But then also I've been finding out that another common thing, and this is even a better common thing, is that we have Jesus. And so I love it. I love it. We can share our beliefs, we can share our thoughts, our likes, our dislikes, and hopefully nobody's judging. And if they are, then I'm sorry. If you find something that you don't like, I'm sorry. But that's what I love about our world in general. We're all allowed to have our own opinions, right? And we're all allowed to have our own likes and our own dislikes. And yeah, so but I love being here with you all. I see somebody keep popping in and popping out, but that's okay. Come on in. Ikomomai, come on in. Welcome. We are glad you're here. Please stop by, say hello, hit that like button if wherever it's at on your iPad, phone, hit that like button. We'd love to have you. I'm kind of talking story for a minute, until we see what's happening, because I do want to share a couple things crochet related, but I also am excited for our word of the week. Let's see. And if you're new, come on in and tell us what you're working on, like Barbara and Tanya and whoever else is here. Please tell us what you're working on and the temperature where you are. And let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for today. I need to take a drink. This has been a beautiful morning. Like I said, I was out with the fur babies this morning and watering my container garden, which I really truly enjoy. And they were out there eating grass. Why? Oh, thank you, Barbara. Barbara said she loves being with me too. And Barbara, yes, Barbara's working on the number 14th dishcloth. Yay. Oh, and it's in pink. Oh, yay. Pink's my favorite. Pink is my favorite. I know, I'm crazy. I have pink. If I could get away with having pink flamingos in my yard, like everywhere, I probably would. But my husband's like, no. He got me a cute little one for my front yard, but it's like so little that if you blink, you might miss it. And I'm kidding. I know it's there. That's what's important. I know it's there. And good morning, Tammy. I see you. Well, Heather, if you're hearing me, I just read what you said. Heather says she's watching, but not sure if others are having the same problem as far as being able to comment. I don't know because I am getting comments from others, Heather, but I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here. I really appreciate you. I love you very much, and you be safe because I know you're out there traveling. So good morning, Tammy. Sorry. Friend of mine, she's one of our admins for this channel, but she's having a hard time. I think she's out, and so she's not able to comment right now. But she's able to see us and hear my mouth. So aloha. Oh, you're at an appointment, Tammy? Oh, you dropped your thumbs up. Thank you for dropping that thumbs up. I appreciate you. You'll watch the replay later. Love you, Tammy. Be safe out there. Okay. Stay cool. Hydrate. And I pray that all goes well with your appointment today. Okay. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. And good morning, Miguel. How are you? Good morning. Miguel says, hi, Naomi, and everyone listening. You're washing dishes. Okay. Dishes sometimes just, they need to get done, right? And I pray that you're doing well today. Miguel, I pray that you're doing well. Yeah, keeping you in our thoughts and prayers, right, everyone? Everyone say hi. Uh-oh, somebody just said they lost their mind. What's happening? Let's see, Tanya says, I've lost my mind. I am making another octopus in blue. You finished the hen yesterday. That was a cute hen. It was adorable, like itty bitty. And that is 2 inches high by 3 inches long. It is so cute. I know. I that picture that you shared yesterday, I thought it was so adorable. I'm like, oh, look at that little thing. It's so cute. Make it into a keychain. Turn it into a keychain. I think it would be adorable as a keychain. So we're 17 minutes in. So first things first. All right. I want to share our word of the week. Okay. Which is huaka'i. Okay. And that means trip, voyage, or journey. And then here's a little something more. Knowledge and experiences arise from going on a meaningful huaka'i. So kind of like what we're doing here. Like I said in my banner, we're going on an adventure. So I felt like this word was perfect for going on an adventure because we're going on an adventure into crochet or different stitches and getting to know one another and, just everything in general. But no, you haven't lost your mind, Tanya. I think that's exciting. It's something that you've been enjoying. And Heather, why would you say that? I love you. Not even close. You need to stop it. Stop being like me. Okay? Stop being like me. So if you're here and you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like that button. Hit that like button. So I wanted to share a couple exciting things with you all besides our huaka'i. And this, like I said, this is an adventure. So one of the things that I did, I had gotten this book. It's been a couple of years now, but it's Crochet Stitch Dictionary. Okay, and it has over 200 essential stitches in here. And so one of the first things I did when I got it was to start making some little swatches of different patterns that I had never done before. Like, for instance, and I'm not sure if I like it, but some people do. This one's called the Herringbone Half Double. And I have it taped in here and it's not coming out. Oh, there we go. I got it. Because that way I know which stitch I've practiced, right? Oh, you have this book too, Barbara? I know, it's so interesting. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do that one. But yeah, I've gone a little distance with it. So this one is called the herringbone half double. Can you see that? I'm not sure if I liked it enough to continue using it for myself because it was a little bit, I mean, eventually I'll probably go back to it and try it again, but I don't know. It just is very, like this would make a good garment for sure because there's not, it's not holy. So it would definitely make a good garment. Um, oh, Tanya, you took, I love you. Let's see here. Where's it at? Where did it go? All right, what's happening? What is happening? I gotta hide that in order to see that. Is that what's happening? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. So, Tanya, you said we took on your honeymoon. We went to Hawaii and Maui. Hi, Huakai on your honeymoon. You took a journey. Awesome. That is awesome. Did I misspell it? I don't know. Or are you saying the same thing that I'm saying, but just differently? I'm not sure. I have to look now at my banner and see. Because now I'm like so confused. Huakai. No, I don't know. But anyways, that's exciting. I'm sure you loved it though, Tanya. I think you had mentioned that before. And thank you, Barbara. So yeah, this is the herringbone half double. So here's another story for y'all as I'm dropping stuff all over my floor. So next week, well, actually for the next 2 weeks, I will be. I know you got extra spelling stuff in there. That's why I'm thrown off. But it looks good. Good job, Tanya. Good job. Yes. Good job, Tanya. Oh, Tanya's spelling challenge. Oh, no. You can't see the words today. Well, here, let me put it back up for you. There you go. Huakai. That's funny. And then here is a beautiful one. Okay, so this one is called the peacock stitch. I don't know if you guys can see that, but oh my word, I fell in love with that one. I haven't made anything with it as of yet. I've made something with the closed scallops. I believe that's what it was called. But here is the peacock. And I think the reason why I'm loving it is because of what yarn I used for it. And so it really showed. Can you see that? Here, let me get a piece of paper so maybe you guys can see that better because I don't know if you can see that very well. All right. So I'm in the office and you would think I would have all kinds of paper, right? Oh, here's some. And of course it's going to be pink. Sorry. I should have thought of this sooner. Can you guys see that? It's called the peacock. I fell in love with that. I want to make it. You can see it? Oh, good. Yeah, I couldn't tell if you could see it without the paper. But isn't that beautiful? I feel like this would make such a beautiful table runner, right? Like especially for the holidays, if you have like a delicate, because I think this is what was this yarn? I know it's a one weight yarn, and it's a delicate yarn, but I think this would be really pretty in some Christmas colors. Well, even this would be beautiful. Like I could take it and make this whole thing in this color, but I think like with some reds as well, or blues and silver. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I think that's what I want to make. with this peacock stitch. I want to make a table runner. Don't you think it would be nice? I think it would be nice. Yes, the peacock stitch is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I found this other stitch. Let me see. This is the peacock. I'm trying to keep it all together because I don't want it flying out. Let's see here. This one, let me see. I think this one is the tulip. If I'm not mistaken, the tulip. Yes, it's called the tulip. Oh yes, a sweater or a shawl for sure. Yes. And here's the tulip. It says it's the tulip stitch. Can you all see that? But this one's really pretty too. It kind of almost reminds me of one of the other stitches someone else called like a drunken, I forget, drunken something stitch. Anyway, if you're a crocheter, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And if you do, please correct me. Feel free to correct me. I am not above correction. Help me out. Okay. We're all in this together. Yes, it also looks like a corner to corner, but it's not made. It wasn't started that way. So that's why, but it does look like that, right? You're right. It does look that way, but it actually does start with a full multiples of 4 stitches plus 5. So it does have a foundation row, unlike our corner to corner where you only have, what is it, 4 stitches and then you go work back on itself or something. Excuse me, off the top of my brain. But yeah. But isn't that adorable? I think that one's good too. But I think my next thing that I want to make is something with that peacock stitch for sure. Yes. It's not the drunken granny stitch, but that's the one I was thinking of. But that's what this reminds me of. The drunken granny stitch. But in my book, they're calling it the tulip stitch, which is pretty cool. And it's funny because like they even have a right next to it. It has what's called a diagonal shell. I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost similar. The only difference is there's 4 double crochets rather than 3 in each, each stitch. I keep losing everything, you guys. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you want to show stuff and you have everything in disarray. So those are my 3 stitches that I had wanted to share because mainly because of the fact that I had already done a swatch of them. So I definitely wanted to share those with you today because of this, I already had a swatch made up for them. So next week, actually for the next 2 weeks, things are going to change a little bit because I'm going to be at the PX again. So I probably will not go like a live. If I do, it'll be from my phone, just popping in and saying, hi, everybody. I'm at the PX. I know it's a bad signal. I love y'all. Good morning, Catherine. I am so glad you are here, my friend. I am so glad you are here. I'm still trying to figure out how to find you, to add you as one of my admins. Just came on. I have that book. You do? What page is that? Which one? Making swatches is a great idea. It is. Because then you kind of know what you like, whether you want to make a bigger project out of it. I love making swatches because it tells me, after a few stitches in, if I want to make something with that particular pattern or stitch. So yes, ma'am. I'm here, Heather. I'm on now. I don't know what's happening. Heather doesn't see me anymore. I don't know what's happening. But yes. Oh, and Barbara says, hi, Catherine. We've missed you. You doing well, Catherine? How's everything going? I know you've been doing a lot of work for your shop, so and I love this book. I keep dropping stuff out of the book though. Sorry, you guys. So I told y'all, bloops and blunders and all, and this is me, just me. Okay. I do not, well, aside from the fact that I do not know how to edit at this time, that's beside the point. The point is that this is me. I may try to learn how to edit later. I've been given the tools to learn how to do those things, but I haven't felt the need for them as of yet. I don't think I'll anytime soon for sure. You're doing okay, Catherine? Good, good. Oh, let's see. I have Rachel Fleming. Is that you, Rachel? Hey, Naomi. Hope you're doing well. I am, Rachel. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here, my friend. It's been a while. Welcome. Ikomo mai is welcome in Hawaiian. I try to teach a Hawaiian word per week, or as much as we can. So I just wanted to get on here. I'm glad you're here. If you can, hit that like button, subscribe. That way, if I'm on here again, you can join us again. Yes, yes. It is you. Yay! I'm glad to see you. Yes, ma'am. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I got to make, because that's the only way. There you are, Heather. See, I knew it. I knew you would find me. Everyone, hi, Heather. Finally found it. Not sure what was going on. Yeah, I don't know either. It's hard to tell. So, yeah, Miss Barbara, I had to do that because I know me. If I don't put it in where that stitch is, and I even have all the stuff that's falling out of the book, I have notes of like, see, this is made with, and I put what I made it out of, my sample Premier yarn. Oh, see, it was the Premier yarn wool free lace, super fine, holding, let's see, and the color was Holiday Pine, used G hook. So that was for the peacock sample. So with this sample right here, I wrote all that information and then the number. So the stitch number, which was stitch 43. Oh, Heather, Tanya said, try closing the channel and opening it again. It was doing that to me. Okay. But everything came back after I did it again. Okay. And then Catherine, you said, just cleaned my house, baseboards and stuff. And now I'm going to chill and crochet on my patio before work. Oh, yes, ma'am. Those things are hard to keep clean sometimes, right? Thanks for the idea, Naomi, for the swatches. Oh, for sure, for sure. I tell you, if I didn't have the way I have it, I would be so lost. Yeah. And Tanya says, welcome to the view, Heather. And what are you making, Catherine? You're making iced Starbucks coffee. Oh, wonderful. And what are you going to be working on today? What are you making today? What's on your hook today, Catherine? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. We all want to know. Heather says, thank you, everyone. So, yeah, just hanging out. Let's see here. I love making swatches for sure. Oh, that's where I was going with all that before that. More heads for paninis. Oh, did I see the panini? Did I see the paninis, Catherine? I don't remember. Oh, La Boo Boo, La Boo Boo, La Boo Boo. Those were cute. Yeah. So, oh, spell check. Oh, I know. It's crazy. So, oh, yes, that's where I was going. I won't be doing any lives. I'll be at the my kiosk for 2 weeks this time around. Excuse me. So I am going to work on doing some videos, whether they're short clips. I'm not sure how that'll all work. Um, I will be doing something like that, and I might pop in on Tuesday and Thursday, even if it's just from my phone, because the last time it was from my iPad, and that was horrible. And I might even step outside and do it because I feel like I get better signal outside than I do inside there at the PX. So, but keep an eye out for me for the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some pre-recording of videos and figure out how to schedule putting them out on certain days. Probably not long ones. I might just show you like some of the things that I've been doing, and just kind of catching up with you all and popping in saying hi. So yeah, keep an eye out for that if you don't mind. I would love that. Let's see, Barbara, you said, oh, I should make dishcloth size swatches. I could, because then I could repurpose them, right? But it all kind of depends, like what yarn I use. Because I mean, like these swatches, they're not too big and they're not too small. They give me the idea of if this is something that I want to continue with, but it's not something that I can make in, like I could make it in a washcloth if I use cotton yarn. But yeah, that's a thought. I could. But I felt like this one definitely is lacy. This it kind of, like when you look at a pattern, right? And you're like, "Ooh, I like this. I like this pattern." And then the next thing that pops into your brain is ooh, that pattern would look nice with this particular yarn or that particular yarn, right? And so that's where your creativity comes in at for all of us, right? Like I would not consider or even call myself a designer because I can't design that I'm aware of. I haven't ventured into there yet, but or I'm not sure if that'll even be an adventure at all. But I feel like people who create things, that's how they kind of start, right? They see a pattern, they're like, ooh, or they'll see a stitch, that they like, and they'll be like, ooh, I can make this or I can make that. And then they start thinking of the, uh, like when I was talking about the peacock stitch. So my brain went straight into making it into a table runner. And then Miss Barbara had another brilliant idea, making it into a top or a shawl. And I think all those ideas are beautiful. And even now, peacock stitch would make a pretty summer top with the lining. Yes, Tanya, you're right with the lining. Oh, and Rachel, yes, the PX has horrible signal. I tried to do a live there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, epic fail, but it's all good. I've overcome. I've recovered. I have recovered. That would be pretty. So, what color, Tanya, would you make that in? Like, would you make it in a variegated, or would it be like a solid color with a solid lining, or give me your ideas. Let's bounce these ideas. Right? Sorry, I'm going to need to take another drink because I'm talking too much. Y'all talk. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm kidding. So, I think I showed you all that shawl that I'm making, right? The Granny meets diary shawl. So I've really made quite a dent in it. Make sure I didn't put a stitch marker in it. Oops. So I finally got my second. I mean, I've really put a dent in it. So I finally got done with my second round of granny stitches. They're close to the bottom. So now I'm going back into the virus section of it. But my question to you all is this. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. I know, Barbara. Thank you. It is. It is. This is for an order I've made. This is my second one now I've made with these colors, exact colors, with that yarn that I had gotten from you, that Cotton King. I've made two shawls. This is all I have left right now. But I know that it's going to be enough to finish this one. But I did one whole full-size shawl out of this, and so far I've gotten this much out of that same skein or same cake. And this is, I mean, I've not had to, there's only been a couple times I've had to cut it off because of knots, that I've created because I pulled out too much or something. So it's gotten tangled up and I had to cut it off and kind of reattach. So that one I've mixed with the Kobu. So this is that cotton rayon mixture to make it a little bit thicker, but still, it's still light enough, but yet warm enough, right? So I've added the Kobu. So I've added white Kobu to it. So my question to you all is this, okay? I have another one that I need to make out of this blue. Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? That is so gorgeous, right? So I started doing a swatch of making it just without a second. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this. So this is the beginning swatch. This is supposed to be, so yeah, so this is supposed to be the top, and it's going to flare out more as I go. And I haven't even secured nothing because I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm trying to decide. Here's my dilemma. I personally do not think that it'll look as nice mixed with the white, but I'm still going to try it. I feel like I have enough that I can try it and see if I like it. But I got to finish doing what I'm doing with this. Would you do it with the white, or would you do it without anything? And now I have, disclaimer, I have two of these, right? So I was even thinking, like, I'm going to take this one out. And I was even thinking of possibly using two of these cakes together. Ooh, Tanya, what is this? Can you imagine that stitch in white with sparkles in a wedding dress for the bodice? What are you talking about? The peacock stitch or the shawl? I think if you're talking about the peacock stitch, yes, yes, and yes. I can see that. I can see that. Especially the way it sits. I need to pull it back out. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I put it down. Where did it go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I know you're in here. Well, I thought it was in here. Oh, no. I'm mistaken. Yes, the peacock stitch to make it into a bodice with some white sparkly yarn for a wedding dress. Absolutely. And especially if you make it so that way the scallops, let's see, would you like the scallops at the bottom And it, like here's let's say that's the bodice. So the scallops, would you want the scallops at the bottom around the waistline, or would you want the scallops to be across the top of your bodice? Either way, I think it would look beautiful. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Come on. Yes, I think that would be amazing. And just have a nice, like satin lining for it, right? Okay, our brains are going. I think that would be beautiful. Who are you making a wedding dress for? Are you making a wedding dress for someone? Are you renewing your vows with Tim? Give us the scoop. You've got these ideas going on, right? That does sound pretty, right? Barbara says that does sound pretty. Yes, I think that would be beautiful. You could do it with white sparkle because it's to me, it's a delicate stitch. So for the bodice, it would have to definitely be a delicate yarn of some sort, right? Let's see. I haven't made a wedding dress in years. Well, you're just dreaming. Barbara says you're just dreaming, Tanya. I don't know. That would be beautiful. I'll be there. I'd be happy to be there for your renewals. That'd be awesome. But yeah, Tanya, you need to do that. I think that would be beautiful. I think that would be absolutely beautiful. And then what would you use for the gown portion? Because if you're having that for the bodice part, right? What would you use for the skirt? I guess you can say the skirt portion of it. I haven't sewn in so many years that I don't even remember all the terminology. My mom, my non-legal adopted mom, she was a sewer. She'd make ball gowns back in the day for whenever her and dad had military balls to go to. She would make ball gowns for like almost all the ladies in their unit. They'd come to her and they would get her to make these ball gowns for them. And I mean, she would use chiffon. Can you even get some of these materials anymore? But chiffon and silk, and I mean, just such beautiful flowy materials. And yeah, it was amazing to me, the things that she came up with. It was awesome. Ooh, yummy, Catherine. So I can't share this, but can y'all see that? Catherine made her tea. That looks so yummy and refreshing. That looks yummy and refreshing. So speaking of yummies, hey, I have a question. What's the word? What am I asking? Let's see. What is your favorite holiday dish? Because before we know it, it'll be here. Before you know it, it'll be here. So what is your favorite food or holiday dish, I should say? That one. There we go. Hey, welcome. I see I have some other visitors. If you haven't said hi, please say hi. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. Ikomo mai, which means welcome or come on in. We'd love to have you. Come on in. Say hello. Hit that like button. Subscribe. we talk about everything here. We talk about everything here. Crochet, I was showing some crochet. So hopefully if you haven't caught all my stuff about the crochet, please check it out later on that replay. I'd love to have you come in and just sit down with your coffee or tea and just hang out with us. And then I was sharing some patterns, some different stitches from my pattern book, which is awesome. Well, not pattern book, stitch book. And then we're learning some Hawaiian here as well. If you're a newcomer, I'm learning and, well, helping us all learn some Hawaiian words that are just absolutely beautiful. In fact, this one that for this week has been, where is it at? Where is it at? This is huakai, which is a trip, voyage, or journey. Or in this case, we're going to say an adventure as well, because that's what this particular segment is an adventure. We're going on an adventure together, right? So yeah. Heather said yum to your coffee or your tea, I should say. Catherine, and then let's see here. Tanya, it was for you. I'd make it purple and teal with the skirt in peacock colors. Beautiful. If it were for you, yes. Purple and teal. That would be pretty. That would be pretty. Ooh, so Tanya answered the question, what's her favorite dish? And holiday dish, and she said turkey made on the smoker. Yummy. Yummy. Yes, that sounds wonderful. And Miss Tanya, you love pecan pie or pecan sandies. Doran loves cherry delight and is mentioning every favorite food. That's funny. Hi, Brother Doran. How are you today? That's funny. So Barbara, does that tell me? Because I know you love Thanksgiving dinners, period, and that's one of my favorites too. I keep shaking my table. I am so sorry. How many times have I done that without noticing? I apologize for that, y'all. It's like seasick. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so that tells me you're going to have to come up with a Thanksgiving dinner tonight, right, Barbara? Your favorite holiday dish is turkey with sides of gravy, stuffing, and gravy. Yes, I love stuffing, especially if it's homemade and it's made like, I love sage. So I love having that sage stuffing. It's so good. Yeah, I love stuffing. I could eat stuffing all the time though. And then let's see here. Heather says she loves pumpkin squares, and she does. And you know what? She makes really good pumpkin squares. I love her pumpkin squares, and she also makes wonderful shortbread. And for me, she makes coconut shortbread cookies. I love them. I love them. She makes them special for me. She knows that's like one of my favorites. I love anything coconut too. And Rachel, you love stuffing and rolls with homemade gravy. Yes. So now do you all like okay, here's a controversial. Is it giblets or giblets? Some people call it giblets and some people call it giblets, and I call it inner parts. You boil it up, chop it up, and you stick it in your gravy. Do you all like it? Tell me. Patty Myers, good morning. Good morning. Aloha kakahiaka, which means good morning in Hawaiian. And ikomo mai, welcome. I am so glad you're here and you're in Ohio. Well, that's where my husband's from. Where in Ohio are you? Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We've been talking about crochet and some of the things like what's in our cup and what's our temperature, where we're at. I think earlier I said it was like 72 with a real feel, or 76 but feels like 82 or something like that. And then I was sharing some different stitches that I've been sharing from my crochet stitch dictionary, and I had made some swatches, so I had shown those. So if you're able to check out the replay, because I am getting close to that hour time frame. I would love it if you could go back in and check it out from the beginning and hit that thumbs up. I'm so glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. Ikoma mai is welcome in Hawaiian. And I also like to take a Hawaiian word and we all learn it together. I am from Hawaii, so that's why I say aloha, but I wasn't raised there. So I am trying to go back to my roots and just learn some of the words and the meanings of those words. So like I said, I am so glad you're here. Tell us where you're from. You're close to Sydney, Ohio by North Dakota. Okay. My husband, like I said, is from Ohio. He was born in Cleveland, but lived closer down by New Philly, Steubenville area, which is close to the West Virginia border. That's all I remember. And Patty, Tanya says hello. Let's see. And right now our subject is, what's your favorite holiday food? What is your favorite holiday food? So now I'm sitting here getting hungry because now everybody's talking about turkey and gravy and stuffing. Sage dressing. Yes, Barbara. Barbara loves stage dressing. I love stage dressing. It's the best. Let's see here. Pumpkin squares sounds amazing. They are, Barbara. Heather does a really awesome job making those. So you're close to Sydney. I don't think I'm familiar with that area at all. But either way, I can look on the map and see where you are. Technology today. You can see everything, right? And what's no, Catherine? I'm sorry. And okay. So Patty, you said he was south of you. Okay. Very nice. Well, I am glad you're here. I am very glad you're here. And Catherine, why are you telling me no? What did I do? But hey, folks, I really appreciate you all being here today. If you're not subscribed yet, please by all means subscribe, hit that like button, share. The more the merrier. We can go on this adventure together, this journey, and just kind of share the love of crochet, share the love of each other, right? And you can have holiday food anytime. Yes, Catherine, I agree. We can have holiday food anytime, right? I love it. Especially if we're the cook, right? We can do anything we want to, right? If we're the cook. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate you. I really do. And I just want to say before I leave out today, if there's anybody here that has anything to do with the military, thank you. First responders, thank you. I appreciate you all. Servicemen and women, those who help others, I appreciate each and every one of you. I support each and every one of you. And thank you for being there and stepping up and doing those hard jobs that some people just can't do. Or, so I really do appreciate that. Everyone just have a beautiful day. Continue to make beautiful things out of string or yarn. And like I said, no lives that I'm aware of for next week, but I will be putting some videos out. Please check those out. Keep an eye out for me. I really appreciate you all. I love each and every one of you. God bless you. May God be with each and every one of you. And please, by all means, share your love of crochet and be kind to one another. I love my friend Barbara who says that. We are to be kind to one another. This world is not kind. There's so much ugly right now, but we can be kind to one another, here or there. It doesn't matter where we are. Just show your love. Because we never know what somebody else is going through. Our smile, our words could be something that helps them through their day. Okay. So keep that in mind. And you all have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing weekend. And if you do go to church, have a wonderful service wherever you worship at. Okay. And I'll talk to you all later. Aloha. Oh, I'm over an hour. Bye, everybody.